There are so many ways to make your Shopify store a success, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a way in which this specific Shopify store that's within a trend is completely crushing it. We're definitely going to learn a lot, and this is going to emphasize a lot of the points that I've been making lately in some of my videos. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The store is called Prometheus Design Works. Pretty epic name if you ask me. And as you see, what they do is they sell a bunch of outdoor related gear. So if you're a fan of the channel and you're subscribed, you probably have seen that we've been doing a lot of outdoor stores recently, which makes sense. Think about it. It's winter in a lot of places and people are starting to get outside and need very specific types of equipment in order to stay safe and warm. And yeah, this brand basically is a very good example on how you can do that without necessarily going, crazy on your website design. The reason I say that is because, in my opinion, this website design is nothing special. You could probably accomplish this with literally a free Shopify theme. So that's always nice. I actually prefer that because it makes it more achievable for people out there like some of you that are just getting your feet wet with e-commerce. You're just getting started on your journey. And as you see, they have a bunch of different EDC type of products, which is like the everyday carry trend. That's huge. That's a massive trend. And there's so many products that you could sell within that category of products. But what's super interesting about this store is the marketing strategy that they're using. So if we take a look at their traffic distribution, we see that they are completely popping off. That's why I wanted to show you this. This is a very up and coming brand. And it's always cool to see when these types of charts right here. It's like very exciting. I'm excited for the brand, so if anybody from Prometheus is watching, y'all are killing it, and I'm very happy for you guys. Hopefully I can give you some pointers as well from all of our experience at Arie, which is my creative agency. We're not doing any sponsors on the channel, so you know what, this is a shameless plug. We are killing it at Arie right now, and I would love to work with more brands, basically exactly like this one right here. Oddly enough, this brand is not doing that many Facebook ads. Actually, they're doing basically no Facebook ads. So as you see, they got this one Facebook ad that just says "Be the Outsider." That's kind of their brand slogan. They say that on all social medias, and they're starting to post some short form content. So that's one of the things that I wanted to mention is short form content is truly one of the best ways to maximize the brand awareness of your brand, the sales of your brand, the community around your brand, basically everything about your brand. So it's one of those things that I just feel like is a no-brainer for brands to focus on. At Arie, for example, we've been doing some content repurposing lately. I think that's a super genius way to maximize your reach. I mean, it's basically what I do on my channel already as well. But for example, taking some of these Instagram Reels, since they're performing quite well, and posting them as YouTube Shorts. They're clearly not doing that very much, but they do have some YouTube Shorts that do quite well. So that's a massive way to capitalize on the current boom in short form content. And then what they're doing that's pretty cool, and this is another reason I wanted to show you the brand, is they're actually posting this stuff on Pinterest. So this is not something you would usually see, right? When you think of an outdoor brand, specifically for guys, I mean, this isn't actually a guy brand, like a male brand, but I don't see any women in any of these pictures. So to me, it's kind of like an implied thing. Yet Pinterest is majority women, right? Like, when you think of Pinterest, you think of, a Pinterest board with a bunch of aesthetic things, maybe recipes, maybe home decor, whatever. You don't really think of an outdoors brand, yet look at, they're getting 100,000 monthly visitors on their page here organically. Like, that's pretty amazing. And what's cool about Pinterest is that even though I don't think it's the best ad platform to focus on, even if you dump a little bit of retargeting budget on here, you can actually increase your reach. But also, if you're reposting your content from other social medias, you can start building up a pretty significant amount of traffic. That's why content repurposing is such a good idea. But honestly, I'm very shocked to see that this brand is not running many meta ads. I feel like meta ads for this brand would do so well. A big misconception is that paid media is dying or something, but that couldn't be further from the truth. At Arie, we're doing so much paid media, and the reason why is because why wouldn't you, right? Like, if you have the money to invest into it and you are taking an approach where you're trying to be profitable and maximizing your return on ad spend, it's super smart, right? You're maximizing your reach and you're building a sort of machine, right? I mean, when you run paid media, what a lot of people don't realize is that you're actually using machine learning in order to get customers. And leveraging machine learning is super smart, right? Because a machine is going to do a much better job than you will at finding you customers, at least over time. Maybe not at the beginning, and that's why you got to test a lot of things, but over time, it most likely will. But yeah, what I love about this brand is that they clearly don't, subscribe to like some sort of trend or some sort of like status quo when it comes to creating content. They're literally doing whatever they want. Like, they're just really showcasing the products. It's a super cool way to build a brand. It's very simple. And this is the type of stuff that I really vibe with because that's how I like to produce content too. I don't like to overthink it. I like to keep it simple, concise, to the point, valuable, and that's clearly what they're doing. They're just showcasing all their awesome products in a very simple, concise way and getting a ton of views. I still think it could be better, right? Like I think they should be filming these with an iPhone. That's an easy change. That's going to cost them like what, $1,000 to get an iPhone and hiring somebody to actually start shooting some of this content. But I think it's a worthwhile investment, especially with the camera quality of iPhones these days. But yeah, this is super interesting to me. I love finding brands like this. I mean, Shopify is just an amazing company for being able to host these types of brands. And yeah, I mean, lastly, obviously, if you want to start your own Shopify store, use the link in the description. I got a pretty special deal that I'm working with Shopify on. It's a great way for you to save money, but it's also a great way for you to support the channel. So if you're enjoying the content, if you're participating in the live streams I'm doing and all that stuff, you're joining our Discord, taking advantage of everything that we're doing here for free. I'm obviously not going to charge you for anything. I love doing this stuff and I get a lot of value from it myself. But if you do appreciate all that and you want to support the channel, that's a great way to do it. Just use my Shopify link and get your store started today. But with all that being said, I got my new setup now, so this is pretty cool. I got like a dual monitor thing going on. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something, and I'll see you on the next video. That's about it. Peace.